Okay, I've just everything's changed. It's all changed. Um, in my last video, I spoke to you about going to a place called Repairs and Spares, where they fix your machine for you. That'll cost you 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks, whatever. And I'm actually talking about this with Raf as well, because see, Raf doesn't work. Okay, she doesn't do anything. She goes for bike rides and what have you. And she said, "What's wrong with getting your bike serviced?" And I thought, well, yeah, nothing sounds nice. And if you had a nice job where you're working very busy and didn't have time, you know you're doing your thing and you get someone else to do your thing, their thing. But Raf, you aren't that busy. In fact, you're spending most of your life sitting around watching TV. And one thing's led to another, and I thought maybe she could fix her own bike. You've got YouTube there, everything. It's just they'll explain anything. You just got to know how to ask the right questions, and you can find out anything. I thought maybe this is a new age because let's face it, we're getting poorer. You just can't afford to go and spend as much as you used to. In the West, anyway. I don't know about you guys, you're probably rich. But here, it's just so much debt and so much, people don't have any money. And I suggested to her, look, why don't you fix your own bikes? That was a bold move, and she'll probably won't pay it any heed. But in doing so, I thought, why don't I fix my own coffee machine? Yeah, let's just take it on. So I pulled the fucker to pieces. Check it out. It's over there. Upside down. Pulled all the screws out, so that's it. It's upside down. I won't even bother. Yeah. And looked inside. I'll show you inside. Hang on. Just a moment. Look at the ceiling for a minute while I get it. And I mean, this is old. I was going to throw it out, so it doesn't matter. It was going to go in the bin. So anyway, I looked inside here. This is inside the coffee machine. This is an Australian designed coffee machine built in China, okay? And I've seen people say on YouTube it's a load of shit. I agree with them. It doesn't last long. And then I look down here. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it's called the group head. It goes under that. That's this. No. See it? I'm moving it up. Hang on. Get it. Yeah. So it goes up there. Like, and goes in there. And yeah. Well, this apparatus here pumps the water in and pressurizes it and shoves it down through that hole. Okay, so I pulled it all to pieces and I only needed a Phillips head to do it. And this is not the way to live, apparently. The idea is that we all have our specialist jobs and you get somebody else to do this sort of work. But I'm sitting here in a caravan park by myself. Stumpy doesn't even want to be with me. Nobody's online, and I thought, well, why not fix it? So anyway, I found there's two things. There's two components. I don't know whether this is going to work or not. The first one is a collar, which is more than likely the problem. Now, it doesn't seem to be any problem, obvious sort of problem with that. The other thing is this. It's called a seal. Bit dirty, but apart from that, it seems okay. But I don't know. I mean, there is nothing else. I've looked at the manual, an online manual, and that's it. So I bought both of those parts. Each part, I checked it in a couple of places, $18 each. $18. Plus $5 shipping insurance came to $42 or something. New machine, $300. $100 to get it fixed in town. So I thought, fuck it. Take the punt. Let's take a gamble. So I bought the thing online. It'll turn up in 2 or 3 days. I'll shove it back together again. It'll probably work. And maybe that's just the new normal. Nothing wrong, This is what I was suggesting to Raf. Her brain's as good as mine. She can, use a Phillips head screwdriver. That's just a normal screwdriver. and figure out how to open the thing up, and you know, and she's like, her boyfriend works in a factory, so he'd know how to, you know, sort of like he's in that mindset, so he could show her how to do it. Mm. I just thought it was interesting, and plus there's something to talk about. Like I can talk to you. It's a subject of conversation to you. Otherwise, all I can say is, oh, I took, you know, I just picked up the coffee machine from town. You go, oh, okay, and you don't really get involved in it, do you? And that's probably the right way to go. It's quicker and easier. You know, zoom, more efficient. Yeah, but you don't sort of get to think, yeah, maybe Bob's got a point. Yeah, maybe that's the way the world's going. Yeah, I wonder what Raf's going to do. There's no speculation at all. You just go to you just get it serviced, you get it fixed, or throw it in the bin. Yeah, who cares? And like you might already be speculating. So this is the basis of a story. You speculate. Don't think it'll work. And that keeps your interest. Wonder if he's going to get it to work. Fucking bastard got it to work. Wonder what else he's going to fuck. See what I'm saying? Nothing to yeah. That's what's happened with modern day society. We've actually taken out all of the speculation that we have about one another. You know what Raf said to me about you? Give it a month. See how long it'll last. You know what I said to Raf? Well, that month was up in 2005, Raf. She goes, oh, okay. And I said, besides, I've already been speaking to Boom for 3 or 4 months. She goes, oh, didn't answer. Yeah, I said speculation. That's what it's all about. That's what you do in a story. You know, and if you watch a movie on, you probably aren't aware of it, but if you're watching a movie or reading a story or something, you're actually speculating about the outcome. You are probably speculating about me. Raf is probably speculating about me. Everybody I know is probably speculating about me. You know why? Because I'm a writer. Yeah, that's what happens. I write a story. I'm making a story. I've got a story. And you're speculating. Will he make it? Won't he make it? Will he fail? Will he end up a horrible alcoholic? Will that cancer just grow and absorb his whole head? Will Stumpy get the shits and fly away? That's the speculation, and that's what attracts you to a person. And that's also what will attract a person to you if you're making a story. Because they will take interest in your story. They'll think, nah, she's a load of shit. Nah, she's that. I hate it. I can't stand the shit I get. Because it's like I'm on stage, and this is what it's like on Pal Talk. It's like I'm on stage, and all of the audience are saying, fuck off, get off here, you're a load of shit, yeah. Yeah, and I'm the actor, and I'm up there, you know, just trying to, and at times it gets too much for me. But you're an actor too. Maybe. Yeah, so can you see what I'm driving at? You make a story of your life. Otherwise, you just go and get a job as a fucking... Were you a quality person, you said? Yeah. Yeah. And did you see how popular you were? Yeah. I just thought, you know, it's interesting because, you know, as we've gone into these black times, it's depression, I call it. Look at how it's changed. I'm now sending you 2 videos a day. Before you used to just get a few words, but meant nothing. But now you can actually sit there and think, wonder if he's right, wonder if he's wrong, wonder what'll happen, wonder. Yeah. And you know, and you can watch what I'm talking about and think, I wonder if he's right. I wonder if that's kind of how, like, we fix our own stuff. We've got YouTube there to help us. Yep. If you're not working, why would you, you know, if something goes wrong, why would you get a repairman in? Go onto YouTube and think, yeah, okay, you can fix it. Do it yourself. Okay. Just pull the power plug out, say and zap yourself. Yeah. But it's interesting though, isn't it? Don't know what Raf's going to say. Probably not much. But I find it a great way to share with everybody And of course it goes on to, let's make an international business. Let's just go really stupid and just create something between us all. That's that we can't do otherwise. Let's just throw out the rules. Fuck it. Why not? Let's go. Let's go totally random. What do you think? You're a communist. You should know. Think about it. Talk to you. Bye.